Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Agrarian Skies. This episode we're going to go over a few things before we get to the mob tower, up and over there. Or what will be the mob grinder tower thing, majiggy doohickey. One thing that I changed down here was I added additional pulverizers. It's the exact same setup as I had before, only just put up top. This is actually running off of just one igneous extruder, just fine, surprisingly. Unfortunately, though, I am still not producing enough blocks to actually have a backup of. So I'm probably going to have to change this setup a bit at some point, unfortunately. But for the time being, I'm definitely getting ores a lot quicker. You also may notice a few things different over here. A fluid crafting chamber, which is similar to the pattern providers that we put into here. However, the fluid crafting chamber is meant for fluid recipes only. Let's see, what uses fluid? Is there an ice recipe from fluid? Kinda. Well, let me just give an example. For example, if there was, if I could actually do this recipe through a crafting table or some sort of like liquid crafter or something like that, I could just put this recipe in there. So like I'd put a bucket of water, a snowball, and then be like, okay, this outputs ice, and then I would put that pattern into here, and I would be able to craft it using water that's stored in here. The other thing that is necessary for that, though, is some sort of fluid storage systems. As you can see here, I have 4 fluid storage system drives, if you will. All of these are from extra cells. The original Applied Energistics actually has no storage for fluid, unfortunately. But extra cells adds this ability. I have made a 64K, which takes so many diamonds, holy crap. 2 4Ks, which actually seems to be plenty of space for 5 different fluids. I'm kind of regretting making this one now, but for the time being, it does hold a lot. I know I want to get a bunch of mob essence and stuff stored up, so this is probably going to be more useful for that. And I also made a 1K fluid. This 1K was I need extra fluid now because I wanted to get stuff out of the smeltery up top. And on that topic, let's head up there. Ran this ME cable along with this fluid import bus, which is just pulling it out of this drain. Ran it up from over here. These cables actually do not need to connect to the controller or anything specific, it just needs to be connected to the ME network at some point. And since this containment wall is technically part of the network, this works. Another thing I changed because of what I did down below was this setup. I had to change where the barrels were from over there to over here. There was just not enough room for all of this to happen over there like I wanted it to, so I moved it to this side, and yeah, that's actually about it for this. Down below, this entire thing looks different, I'm sure. I started hiding my conduits behind walls. I had to break a few here because I was running into power issues. I'm actually, with all the machines I have running, including the AE system and all that, I am now hitting over 400 RF per tick requirements to run these machines. So I've had to maintain the power levels a bit. I have 8 steam dynamos here, which produces more than 400 per tick. That produces 640 RF per tick. The main reason I have 8 here is because I do intend on upgrading these as soon as possible into redstone energy conduits, and these into not the resonant cells, the redstone energy cells. For that, though, I do need to make the frames, which require this hardened glass, which means I need obsidian to make the pulverized obsidian, and that's going to take a bit, unfortunately. Yeah. I also cleaned up a lot of the storage chests I had over here and put them into there. It's part of the reason why I have 3 additional 1K storages as well. A few of these are actually pretty close to being filled up. I'll have to keep that in mind. Oh, another thing I did off camera. I have a lot of new recipes in here. As you can see, I pretty much spammed in a bunch of recipes I've been using or had to use to produce some things. A lot of AE stuff was put into there. A few of those recipes are probably going to be a one-time use only, so I might just pull out the encoded pattern and blank them. Oh, this lava setup I no longer have to manually put in lava. This is netherrack, burning netherrack, which gives me 0.3 millibuckets per tick speed instead of 0.2 or 0.1 from a torch or lava, not respectively. And just have an igneous extruder on top, which is outputting directly into the crucible, no pipes needed, and it works like a charm. Alright, I think that's all I've updated thus far. Did I do anything in here? No. Oh, I think these 2 chests here are new, but those were just temporary storage for me to throw stuff into. Alright, we are going to work on that over there. I have a design in mind. It's actually the design used by Generic B in his Agrarian Skies series. It works, I'm not against it, and I do like how it looks. So I'm going to go ahead and use it. For this we are going to need a bunch of space in our inventory. And a crap ton of wood. You know what? Let's start with spruce first. And we're going to need some cherry. Before I head over there though, let me grab some torches so I can actually light up that area so mobs don't spawn while we're trying to work. And I keep doing that. Torch. Alrighty, 64 torches should be plenty. I should actually probably grab a stack of oak. Oh wait, no, never mind. I do have a crafting table over there, so it's not a problem. I haven't really been able to get over here to manually pull the mobs over to the grinder. Speaking of, this system will no longer be necessary, and actually it looks like the grinder is out of power. Let me go ahead and throw in 16 spruce wood just to get some power over here. Yes, yes, hi skeleton. How's this doing for power? It's pulling it in kinda slowly. Wow, that burns through wood logs pretty quickly. Throw in the planks. Should burn through them faster, but it should give me more power. Ow. Gotta get out of here. Damn it, skeleton, stop it. Oh wow, yeah, that's about filled up with energy. That's filled now. Now let me pull over those Endermen. Really, Endermen? And about to die. There we go, dead. That's fine. Didn't want him anyway. Let me go ahead and throw this stuff in here. Let's see. The middle is right here. Just go ahead and throw an extra few torches down to prevent issues, and I didn't mean like that. Alrighty. Now, do I want to tear down this entire structure and rebuild it closer to this edge of the platform, or do I just want to center this here and keep this for now? That's the question. I actually would like to move this a bit closer. So I think I will actually chop all that down off camera. Let's put this this mob farm. Let's see, how many blocks is this from the house? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 blocks should be plenty, actually, because I'm going to go up high enough to where it'll be outside the mob spawn prevention. The 20 blocks are closer, the mobs won't spawn next to you. So I think here will actually be a good thing. Let me get rid of this. It's been here since the beginning. It's kind of annoying and in the way. This main thing is going to be 4x4, and I do have my Axe of Despair on me. I decided to start using the magnet, by the way. It's actually very helpful to not lose any of the materials. Alrighty. So I want to go out 4 blocks there. Could put it over this way. Yeah, let's do that. 2 blocks there, 2 blocks here. Let me go ahead and put these here. And let me put a torch down somewhere. Just to prevent those spots from spawning mobs. Already got those. And that one. This will be the landing area for the mobs, where they'll essentially come down to die at. I do need to make some ladders, however, because this tower is going to be fairly tall. "27 ladders? Yeah, it should be, that's plenty, I think. I think that's plenty. And I can't put it there, but I can put it here. Alrighty. Time to build this up. Put a torch there and jump over the gap and die like an idiot at some point during this process. As you can see, I'm still only at 4 deaths. I don't know how many lives I'm at. How many lives am I at? 17 apparently. Oh, and as you can see, I have been playing for a bit. And by a bit, I do mean, this load session, 4.5 to 5 hours? Something like that. There's just been so much grinding that I've had to do, and trying to think of ways of improving what I have already, so I can do things a bit better. What? That's fine. Let's put a thing here. A horizontal brace, if you will. It's not necessary, but it looks better. That unfortunately does mean that mobs can't spawn there, so let me put a torch there. And let me see how many ladders I've used thus far. 14, and I had 27. So I've gone up 13 blocks. I would like to use actually all 27 of those ladders before making the base of the platform. Not because 27 is a magic number or anything, but primarily just because I happen to make 27 ladders. And the extra 7 blocks won't hurt anything. Actually, will it? Thinking about that now. That might actually be a problem. I'll go until I have 7 ladders left then. Oh, which happens to be right here. Oh, shit. Figured I'd do that at least once. Yeah. Nothing like taking fall damage. Hey. Let me put some blocks here that aren't exactly necessary, but will prevent me from falling off into the world at the moment. Don't want to do that. Definitely don't want to do that. I don't think I have anything too important on me. All this armor I got from the mobs. This weapon is nice, but I do have an extra one. Quest book I can remake. These I don't have extras of, but not to worry about if I lose them. I do have the materials to remake a lot of these tools. Already back up the ladder a bit. Let me go ahead and place a block down and fall off the ladder like a dumbass once more. This mob trap, by the way, uses the fact that mobs do not recognize a trapdoor as a non-solid block, so they attempt to path to it, which causes them pain and suffering when used properly. Get rid of that torch. Mess up that block, of course. Yeah, because mobs don't see trapdoors as solid blocks, they will attempt to path on it, and if the trapdoor is open, they'll end up falling through the gap the trapdoors make. And we can use that to our advantage to move the mobs around once they path onto them. I would say this method is not the most efficient, especially with the fact that we have Mine Factory Reloaded in this mod pack. But it is free and it doesn't consume mob essence. While I did say I do want a bunch of mob essence later on, that would be for very specific mobs that I need to grind out. For example, witches. I don't want to make a bunch of villagers and just convert all the villager priests into witches like there's no tomorrow. That's a waste of time. And emeralds, actually, because you can make the spawn village egg with 5 emeralds and 300 life points. I mean, the life points ain't bad. That's easy. 5 emeralds, that's a bit expensive. Especially when you're trying to spawn... what am I doing? Actually, wait, do I want this? I want this like this, right? No, I don't. Well, I do to some extent. What I want to do is apparently mess up that block. Come out a bit. I don't know how many blocks this is. I actually based this around the platform sizes and not off the channels. The platform sizes are 4x4. There is no reasoning behind the 4x4. It just happens to be what I chose when I was doing the design and creative, and it worked pretty nicely. So be it. Need more cherry wood. 3. I will say though, if I do fall in the middle here, even if I die, at least my items won't explode all over the sides. Though if I was smart, I probably would have had a bucket of water on me. Or at least down there. I'm apparently not that smart now. Yay. There we go, we got the 4 platform. Now we can connect these up. I think generic B's design uses 3x3 platforms. I'm not sure if that's more advantageous than the 4x4 platforms, but in my testing, 4x4 worked just fine. Actually, wait, does he use 4x4 or is it 5x5? I don't remember. You'll have to look at his series if you want a better idea of what he did. I'm going to cut out now and finish off these platforms. I'll come back when it is done. Just the platforms being done. So I will see you guys in a bit. Minute. Derp. I'm back and I'm just finishing up the spawn platforms. I'm using the builder's wand. I went down and got it to help me place all these blocks that I need to place. Or some of these I just want to place. I mean, they're not like these aren't really all necessary, but whatever. I'm using them. And to do that, I am using the builder's wand because getting the underneath there, like in the center, just is not possible without using a bunch of scaffolding, and I just prefer not to use the scaffolding. Because then I have to worry about falling off on the scaffolding, and then a bunch of other bullshit. It's just not very life-friendly. As I say, jumping over platform to platform. You know, I noticed the game sounds are kind of low. Let me check the volume. 30%, huh? Let's go up to 50. There we go. I think it's better. There's been quite a few days actually off camera where it's rained in game, and the rain was kind of annoying, so I turned down the volume. Alright, this should be the last platform for, damn it, for the underneath. Let me double check. Alright, yep, that was the last platform. The reason this one isn't finished is because this is where my ladder is, and if I finished it, I wouldn't be able to get up here again. So for the time being, that is off. Alright, these are the platforms minus a few of the channels. The ones I go between here, more specifically. The reason I'm placing 2 blocks right now for using the builder's wand is if I didn't do that, it would fill in 9 blocks left and right, if it can. So to avoid that, I'm just placing the first 2 and then continuing from there. I don't know if there's actually a mode where you can limit the number of blocks you can place at once. So, you know, you don't have to worry about it always trying to place 9 blocks, or is that 9? Yeah, I see, yeah, because the torch in the way, that one to the left is there. Yeah, that's 3 by 3, 9. Yeah, I don't know if there's a way to change the build mode on this. I looked through the config and I didn't see a key binding for it, but there might be one that isn't documented or something. If there is, let me know. I would like to use the builder's wand a bit more, especially on camera when I'm building things, because I can make things so quick, but if there are certain things I have to build that just takes me a bit longer than I want to, guess I have to do it off camera. Alright, for the outside, I am going to create a spruce wood plank wall. No particular reason, just because it's different. I'm also going to take out the corners. Again, for no particular reason, just aesthetics at that point. Placing the blocks by hand might be actually faster at this point, since I'm not doing too wide of a block line right now. Really? Apparently it's dark enough there. And to get around this, is this the final side? No, we got one more side after this. I'm not sure when my next video upload will be of this series, by the way. I'm actually kind of backlogged on a lot of videos at the moment. I'm still only up to 40 episodes of Watch Dogs recorded, primarily because I've been busy with this and Survival, which I only have episode 4 recorded. Need to render that and upload that, actually. Though this, what I'm talking about, is probably going to be long uploaded already by the time this one gets uploaded. I think I'm only up to episode 4 uploaded right now for Agrarian Skies, and I believe this is episode 9 or 10. If that gives you any idea of the backlog I have. The reason for this is not because I don't want to upload the video, but because my internet speed takes me about 7.5 hours roughly to upload one 20 to 30 minute video. That to upload multiple videos in one day, I'd essentially be taking up my entire internet speed and bandwidth and whatnots and doohickeys, and basically I'm going to be able to use the internet. Oh god. Almost fell down. That would not have been good. Right, here I can actually go around and just place the blocks like this. I can finally break that torch. Place those. And this is where the builder's wand comes in handy for sure. So the amount of blocks I can place. And was there a torch there? No, there was not. There is a torch. I thought I placed another one on the rim somewhere. Alright, got those placed, and that portion is done. In between these channels, instead of using water because it will chase Enderman away, they'll try teleporting somewhere else, which I believe right now is might be the house, might be in range. I don't want that to happen, so I will be using conveyor belts, which we will get to a bit later in the episode. Let me actually put that in there. Yeah, they're fairly cheap to make. The only thing I might not have plenty of is redstone, but since I've increased the productivity, there should be enough. I want to use oak logs for that section. So I'm going to have to head down and get those. Damn, missed the water. It actually hurt quite a bit. Let's see, that's birch. Put the spruce in there, because I don't think I'll need any more than what I have on me. What's this doing? Oh, it's completely out of materials to smelt. Next episode, we're going to work on a system to pump all the liquids I've pulled from that already that's in storage and put them into smeltery basins, the casting basins, so we can get the block forms and then have those go into storage. That unfortunately does mean the AE system will take up more power, which I don't really have much of to spare. But for the time being, I'd rather have all that fluids out so I can continue working with what I can and not have to worry about it. Let me finish up these walls. So I'm going to cut here again, get these walls done, and I will show you the walls once I'm done with them. Be back in a moment. Alright, I'm back, got the walls done. Just went straight up with the oak. Actually having to grab just enough for it all. The next thing I need to do is put a cap on this. Now, in my testing, I was going to use a cherry wood plank, the cherry wood slabs. Excuse me. However, the cherry wood slabs allows light to go through it as if it's a transparent block. I ended up going with oak slabs, these oak wood slabs here. But my original design was also slightly different in terms of what blocks I had used, like those spruce under the platforms was actually cherry in my test world, and the walls are actually slightly different too. But because of this, I'm actually going to use spruce wood slabs for the top, and I actually intended to make that a crafting station. So let's go ahead and make up a bunch of slabs here and demonstrate the biggest power of the builder's wand. Let me go ahead and just throw on this first layer here and start making the cap. As you can see, I'm doing the whole thing at once per click of the builder's wand, similar to the walls and the underneath the platforms. This is definitely the greatest use of the builder's wand I can find when you actually have to make a large amount of space covered up. And whoops, slipped off because that was a block underneath. There we go. Got that portion done. I don't. Do we actually have a middle here? I don't think we do, because it's 4, 4, and 2. Yeah, it's 10 blocks. That's even. That's unfortunate. Yeah, there we go. That explains that. Oh, really? Was a block short? That's annoying. Alright, so I need to go there, and let's continue on this side. Now, if you had a very specific design like this, there are a few spots where I just can't get into because it's too detailed for the wand to understand that it doesn't need to go there. Like, for example, if I had gotten closer to the edge right here with the builder's wand, it would overlap over that on that side because those blocks are there, even though the walls say that shouldn't be there. So the builder's wand does have its limitations, of course, but it really does help filling in a large area. What I could have done was made the outline of what I wanted for the roof, and then just plugged away at it. Kind of like this. And I can do the same on the other side, and hopefully I have enough slabs for it. That is one thing I've noticed about the builder's wand, though. You end up going through It's really funny watching them on my minimap, by the way, and the sheep and whatever else gets on that and just zooms up and down. Anyway, you really go through a lot of materials with the Builder's Wand, and a lot quicker than you may actually think. I don't know how many stacks of slabs I made, but my inventory was mostly full of them, and I'm already down to less than 2 stacks. In virtually no time at all. Let's see, do I have enough? Yes I do. One issue. How do I get back in? Center is roughly here. Ooh. Good thing I did not fall down with that hole. Ow. Expected some fall damage only because it's, what is that, 4 blocks up? Yeah, what'd I take? Half a heart? I didn't even notice. Excuse me. There. Had to cut out for a moment. Felt a coughing fit come abound. Alright, before I take these torches out of here, we are going to head down and make a few things. One of them being some glass. Actually, I think I have some clear glass already made. I just gotta find out where I put that. The other thing is we're going to make invar spikes, along with a bunch of conveyors. Missed water again. Alrighty, let's make the conveyors first. What do we need to make the conveyors? I'm actually going to throw the pattern into here. This is probably one of those times where I'm going to craft a bunch and never use it again, but may as well have it in here anyway. I do have 18 pages of pattern slots available. So let's see, let's put that, and what are we missing? Rubber bars. This actually allows me to demonstrate the purpose of the ME interface. The ME interface allows me to put in a pattern, even a smelting one, or one that doesn't make sense for crafting, and basically tell it, hey, if you use this, you get this. For example, I had put the raw rubber into plastic there, which is technically true. However, that is not what I want to happen anymore with this. I want, actually want to get a piece of rubber. Rubber. There we go. Get a piece of rubber, come over to this furnace because it's not attached to anything, smelt one up, get the rubber bar, and let me take a look at the episode length. I'm looking at the time at the moment. Give me a moment. Oh wow, this episode's gone on quite a bit. I'm going to have to cut it here. This is already past 35 minutes, which is well beyond what I want in a episode. I might cut out some things. Probably near the building. Anyway, guys, take it easy. The next episode, we will finish up that mob tower, and we'll work on the power system. Maybe. I gotta look into big reactor still. Oh, we gotta work on the obsidian system first, potentially. Anyway, guys, again, take it easy. See you guys next time, and remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video.